Hi there, nature friends. Today, I'm excited to make a different kind of video and share a recipe. It's super simple and packed with health benefits. Homemade elderberry syrup. Let me tell you a little story about my elderberry bush. I bought it from my local Master Gardeners Association about 8 years ago. Back then, it was just a little guy, but now it's grown to a whopping 10 feet tall and produces tons of berries every year. And yes, I've made syrup before, about 4 years ago. It was such a hassle that I didn't try again until this year. But guess what? This year I picked about 3 gallons of berries and decided to give it another go. It turned out so much easier with a few tricks I discovered. So stick around if you want to learn how to make your own elderberry syrup from scratch. Here's what you need to get started. 4 cups of ripe elderberries. Make sure they're deep purple and ripe. No green ones allowed. 12 cups of water. 1 1/3 cups of maple syrup. 1 cinnamon stick. A 3-inch piece of peeled and sliced ginger root. And a little bonus tip. If you've ever tried to separate those tiny berries from the stem, you know it's a bit of a pain. But here's my trick. Just use a fork to separate them. It makes the process so much easier. Now that you've got your ingredient, let's dive into the recipe. First things first, you've got to pick the berries. Don't worry if the birds beat you to a few. There's usually plenty to go around. I couldn't reach the top of mine, and I think a bear might have grabbed those, but who's complaining? Make sure you separate the green ones and remove as many of the stems as you can. Rinse the berries in a colander to get any bugs out. Once they're clean, toss them in a large pot. Add your 12 cups of water, cinnamon stick, and ginger. Bring the mix to a gentle boil, then lower the heat and let it simmer for several hours. Stir occasionally until the liquid reduces by around half. Once that's done, grab a strainer or colander lined with cheesecloth and place it over another large container to contain the juice. Pour your berries and juice in the cheesecloth, then carefully squeeze out all the juice. Be careful not to get any berries in your juice. You want it nice and clean. Once you've squeezed out all the liquid, discard the berries. Add your maple syrup to the juice and stir it in really well. Pour the syrup into canning jars or other containers, label them, and let them cool. Keep your syrup in the fridge for up to 4 months, or if you want to freeze it, make sure to leave about 2 inches of headspace in the jar for expansion. Now let's talk about a few tips that'll make your elderberry syrup experience even better. First, remember to get those ripe berries. Green berries aren't good for you. You can also use dried elderberries, just rehydrate them first. This is not thick syrup, it's more like juice. When simmering the syrup, don't rush it. Let it reduce slowly so the flavors really come together. If you like it sweeter, add more maple syrup. This recipe is mildly sweet. You can also replace the syrup with sugar or leave it out altogether. Rinse your cheesecloth in cold water before washing it separately. Unripe berries can make you sick. It's okay if you miss a few, but limit the green berries as much as you can. I like to drink about half a shot a day. It's supposed to be great for inflammation, boosting your immune system, supporting heart health, and even promoting brain health, focus, and memory. So that's how I make my elderberry syrup from scratch. I think it's worth the effort, especially when I know I've made it myself, and it's packed with goodness. Let me know in the comments below if you give this recipe a try and how it turned out for you. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more fun nature-inspired content, and hit that bell so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.